Alright, in today's lecture, we're going to be going over the importance of creating thumbnails when you're doing your drawings. Now, what is a thumbnail? Well, a thumbnail is basically just a very simple, almost crude sketch, and generally you want them to be pretty small. The point of a thumbnail is to figure out your shapes, your values, and your composition. So let's go over a few examples of when you might want to use a thumbnail. So let's say that you're doing a character design. Well, before you get started with that character design, you should really start doing thumbnails of what you want that character to look like, starting with the pose and the shape of the body. So if we were doing a character with a square head, we would start off by doing thumbnails of characters with square heads, and we could try out different sized bodies, different poses for what it is that we're trying to create. We can try another one right here. So maybe the head will be a little bit bigger and the body will be really small and have really long legs, and then have arms like so. And then we could even try one with a small head like so, and then maybe a big round body, and then maybe some fat legs like so, and then some feet. And then we could have some arms coming off like so. And then we could try even one more. So let's say that we just wanted an average size head with an average size body, maybe a little bit longer and narrower. And then we could go ahead and add in some legs for that character. Then we can go ahead and create some hands and arms for that character. And so now these are considered thumbnails. They're very simple, crude sketches. Once you decide which pose or shape you want to use, then you can take that and further detail it. So let's say that we want to take this character right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lightly re-sketch that. Then I'll add in those arms. And now on top of this, I can start adding details. So let's say that we want this to be a girl, so we're going to add in some eyelashes for the eyes, and then we can start thumbnailing ideas for the hair. So maybe she could have a big afro, and then she could have ears. And we could just go ahead and detail this out. And then we can also do a bunch of thumbnails of her hairstyle, because maybe we don't want this hairstyle, or maybe we want to try some different things. And so we can draw a bunch of thumbnails of hairstyles. So we can just redraw her head, and we don't even have to draw her face. We can just do her basic shape of her head and then try different hairstyles. So we could try another one that's really cool and squiggly like so. And then maybe we could try one more over here. And this one might be more of long wavy hair, so it might hang down like this. But that's the point of a thumbnail, is so you can start really sketching out ideas really quickly and not worry about them looking really good. You're just trying to get some ideas. And then once you get your idea down, then you're going to take this and go ahead and refine that even further and run with it until you create your final piece of artwork. Now, what if you wanted to use this to decide what your values are going to be? Well, if we have our character right here, we can just quickly sketch out how our values are going to work on our character. So if I just finish drawing this character real quick. Well, now I can go ahead and add some value in there. So when it comes to doing my drawing, my final one, I already